It is a beautiful start to the day, and I would know because I woke up just before sunrise today for no reason at all, but that meant that I got to get a wonderful time lapse of the skyline view that I have in the hotel that I'm staying in. And the first thing that I wanted to do here in LA today is surprisingly visit a pancake place that I have been going to religiously every single time that I've been in LA. It's sort of like a tradition now. So no, it's not one of the main touristy things that one would come to LA to do, like, you know, Sunset Boulevard and Rodeo Drive or Universal Studios, but it is my personal favorite. They do the biggest stuffed pancakes with anything you could possibly think of, and the pancakes are pretty much the size of a steering wheel. See, it's before 8 a.m. and I'm already out and about, feeling a little bit tired, but I'm hoping the pancakes are gonna wake me right up. To walk off all those pancakes, which I did not finish, in case you're wondering, I've decided to come to Santa Monica Beach and walk it off a little bit, get some exercise while I'm here. I am on the pier at the moment. Santa Monica Pier is a pretty famous landmark in this whole Santa Monica area, and the reason that I picked Santa Monica and not Venice Beach, which is just a little bit further down that way and another very famous beach here in LA, is because I've always felt that Santa Monica is just a little bit more relaxing, calm. There's less tourists, less people, and I don't know, I just feel more relaxed when I'm here. So enjoy this with me. I'm gonna film a little bit of a tour for you guys. Time for a quick visit to Rodeo Drive right behind me. This is obviously a very famous street here in Los Angeles. It is the main luxury shopping area with all the designer boutiques you could possibly think of in one place. I've come at a really special time. It is the 26th of December, so a day after Christmas, and all the decorations are still up. You've got a really magical vibe, a nice Christmassy feeling, but at the same time, really nice weather as well. I could practically be wearing a t-shirt now, which is quite normal for LA this time of year. I'm not looking for anything specific, as in I haven't come here to shop, but more to show you guys the famous Rodeo Drive. I can't tell if Rodeo Drive feels more like a holiday or more like shopping. It's that kind of perfect combination of the two. And plus the fact that you've got palm trees everywhere and everything is so beautifully decorated just makes you feel like you're in a bit of a bubble, that you're not even in LA, which is mostly concrete jungle. So yeah, I can see why this attracts tourists, definitely. I've just done some math and it looks like this is my 4th time in LA. So no wonder I'm not seeing the mega touristy stuff like the Walk of Fame and the Chinese Theater and everything along the Sunset Strip, but I'm just sort of coming back to my favorite places that I've already established I know and I love. So don't be surprised if this isn't your ultimate first time in LA tourist guide. Even though I've already been to LA a few times before, every single time I come here I make it a priority to try something new, go someplace different, and just have new experiences. So this time around, the new experience is going to be Petersen's Automotive Museum, which is considered the #1 automotive museum in the world, currently with about 350 cars on display. I don't know much about cars as is, so I'm really excited to go in and learn more. This one I found really interesting because it is a Tesla prototype from 10 years ago. Well, I don't know much about cars, and I've never been a huge fan of, the automotive world in general, but I do love old cars, like from the early 20th century, even from the 19th century, and it was incredible for me to see cars from as early as 1915 being early adaptations of electric vehicles, which is so popular these days. So take a look. And what is a trip to LA without seeing the famous Hollywood sign right here in the background? I have decided to come to Lake Hollywood Park, which is a fantastic viewing spot for the Hollywood sign. Obviously, there are a lot of hiking trails that lead you directly to the sign where you can virtually stand next to it, but I didn't have enough time to try any of them this time around, but hopefully next time. The other reason that I decided to come to this park is because it is full of dogs, and anyone who knows me knows that I will take any opportunity to be close to dogs, so I've kind of killed two birds with one stone here. Just driving through Bel Air now, which is LA's finest residential area with some incredible houses here. I've done a bit of window shopping while we were driving through, so I picked about 10 of my favorite houses, all of which I would buy in a heartbeat if I had the money, so I'll include those right now. And at this point, I think we are gonna head back down to West Hollywood. I'll show you the roads there a little bit before going back to my hotel. One of the things that I love the most about West Hollywood definitely has to be the views. And one of the best views happens to be from the hotel where I'm staying. So I'm gonna give you a little tour now. Okay, well, I hope that you enjoyed that. Unfortunately, the time has come for me to leave you guys. It has been a hectic but wonderful day here in Los Angeles. I have to say that every time I come here, I end up having a slightly different feeling about the city. The first few times I loved it, the third time I didn't like it as much, and then this time I've fallen in love with it all over again. So let me know what you thought of this vlog. Let me know what you loved and what you guys are hoping to see when you're in LA. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. That pet grooming van is probably the most LA thing I've ever seen in my life.